Draft day. The 2026 NFL Draft is here. So I decided, hey, let's do a bit of a mock draft. Only the first round and no trade. It's just how the way it is. So we're just going based off what the order is right now, what teams are on there. Obviously, a lot of trades have already happened. There could be more. There probably will be more as the draft goes on, but for this one, it's just the first 32 picks, no trades, and that's how it'll be. So let's get started right away. You already know the first one, the Las Vegas Raiders. Fernando Mendoza at number 1. I feel like this is probably the most given pick. Something crazy would have to happen if they don't get Mendoza. Like, literally the only other player I could see them getting is Arvell Reese. But I mean, the whole point of being here at number 1 and what Mendoza did in Indiana is he's going to Vegas. I just feel like there's no other way. But we'll find out. Number 1, Mendoza. Number 2 pick, the New York Jets select Arvell Reese, linebacker from Ohio State. He's easily the best player available. He is the best player in the draft. The Jets need tons of defensive help, so there you go. This guy is great. He's the best player in the draft for a reason. There is a chance they could go get David Bailey here, but I mean, I just feel like Arvell Reese is the perfect pick here. That's all I gotta say. The Jets are in a lot of desperate need. Number 3, the Cardinals select Francis Mauigoa, an offensive tackle out of Miami. I just feel like the Cardinals just really need offensive line help. There could be other options. Obviously, David Bailey's still on the board. Jeremiah Love, if they want to get crazy, but I don't think they need a running back, really. They just got James Conner back. I just feel like tackle is the way they go. Just somewhere in the trenches for the Cardinals, what they need. Quarterback is an option, but I don't think at number 3 with the other quarterbacks that they got there. But offensive line, offensive tackle, Mauigoa out of Miami is the way that they will probably go here. At number 4, the Titans will get Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame. This guy is crazy. Insanely talented player. A running back is definitely what they need. So this would be a perfect pick. I think that other than Mendoza to the Raiders, this is probably the next most, I don't want to say obvious pick, but just kind of set in stone pick. Unless the Jets or Cardinals decided to jump the gun on Love, which they could. But I just feel like that he'll go right there at number 4 to the Titans. At number 5, the Giants' first round pick. They will go with Sonny Styles. He's the best player available at this point here. He is insane. He had a great combine. I think he'd be really good. Number 6, the Browns. I think they will go with Carnell Tate, Ohio State wide receiver. They could go a tackle here as well. I mean, if the Cardinals don't get Mauigoa, they could easily jump on him there. But I mean, obviously the Browns, they just really need offensive help, and I think getting the best wide receiver here with Tate is the way to go. Number 7, the Commanders. Now David Bailey gets selected. Best player available here. Washington does need defensive help. I could see them going with Caleb Downs here. They definitely do need safety help, but it's David Bailey. He's arguably the most perfect edge rusher. I mean, a lot of the other edge rushers in this draft have an issue. David Bailey seems to have the least of those issues there, so he's like the one to get. Number 8, the Saints. They definitely need wide receivers, so they'll go get Mekhi Lemon out of USC. I think right here, this would just be their best option. They could, once again, get Caleb Downs, maybe Mansour Delane, the cornerback. But you definitely need a receiver over in New Orleans, and I think Lemon would be a good option here. There is also Jordan Tyson. Number 9, the Chiefs will get Ruben Bain out of Miami. They definitely do need edge rushers, I think, just in general, overall defensive line help. They could get Delane here easily. The main reason why I could definitely see them getting corner here is with getting rid of McDuffie. But number 10, Giants' second first-round pick, Jordan Tyson, wide receiver. They definitely need another weapon here for Dart to throw to, and I think Tyson, just being the best wide receiver available, they'll just go with it. Number 11, Miami Dolphins, Mansour Delane. Even though the Dolphins definitely need a lot of help, defensive masterclass at corner at LSU will definitely help the Dolphins here. And so the Cowboys, number 12, Caleb Downs falls to them. It's hard to say if he will drop to number 12 because obviously Commanders or Chiefs, well, not Chiefs don't need safeties, but definitely Commanders with Giants, number 10. Literally, Dallas just needs so much defensive help. Like, I think with these first few rounds, like their first few picks, should be just defense. It starts with a safety and a linebacker. Caleb Downs being the best safety in the draft, one of the better defensive players in the draft, this would be a great pick for them. Number 13, the Rams, Spencer Fano. Really, the Rams, I don't know if they need that much help. They look like a very complete team. They're probably going to be the number 1 Super Bowl contender heading into next season. They just do need a little bit of offensive line help, and I think getting a tackle here will clean up that team even more, and they'll be ready. Number 14, the Ravens, Venga Ioane. Definitely need some offensive line help. Guard is definitely the position they could use, and I think Ioane, Penn State, will perfectly fit that. Easily the best guard in the draft. Ravens will definitely jump on this opportunity to help boost their O-line. Number 15, the Buccaneers, Keldrick Falk. It's hard to say what the Bucs might do here because not only edge rusher but tight end, so they could get Sadiq here if they really wanted to. I just feel like they're really in need of edge rushers. There is Messidor. I don't think they will, so that's why they think they'll go with Keldrick here. Number 16, the Jets' second first-round pick, Avion Terrell. They should just keep focusing on their defense. They could get a receiver. They could get a tackle. They could literally just get anything, and I think it'd be fine. I think Terrell at 16 is perfectly fine. This guy I've just been hearing nothing but good things from him. Number 17, the Lions, Monroe Freeling, the tackle out of Georgia. I mean, this one's also kind of a pretty obvious pick. I mean, if he's there, the Lions will probably just go right on the opportunity. They definitely need O-line help. There's a couple other positions they could use, but offensive tackle is kind of the top priority for them. Number 18, the Vikings will go for it. Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon. I feel like safety is one of their top priorities. Number 19, Panthers, Kenyon Sadiq. I feel like this would be a great pick for Carolina. They need tight ends. I feel like just giving Bryce Young another weapon would be perfect for them. Number 20, Cowboys' second pick, C.J. Allen, linebacker. Dallas definitely needs linebacker help. Like, you just can't have just Overshown and try to roll with it, especially with what new defensive coordinator Christian Parker wants for his scheme. You're going to need more than one really good linebacker, and I think C.J. Allen will definitely help out with that. If Avion Terrell falls this spot, I feel like they should jump on that opportunity, but I feel like a first-round linebacker would be great for Dallas. Maybe they could make that trade with Cleveland or Tennessee and try to get Sonny Styles there. But I feel like at 20 for C.J. Allen, that's a really good pick. Number 21, Steelers. There's a handful of options they go here, but I think they'll go with Omar Cooper Jr. here. I feel like he's been kind of overlooked because a lot of people would say looking at Denzel Boston or KC Conception, but I feel like Omar Cooper Jr. here is the next best receiver. Really solid offensive weapon, and I think he'll do just that. I think him at 21 would be a pretty good option. Number 22, the Chargers. I think they gotta focus on offensive guard and Emmanuel Pregnon here. They really just need offensive line help all around. They could get a tackle if they really wanted to. They do need help on the defensive line a little bit, but I feel like you gotta go guard here, and I think Emmanuel Pregnon is the guy to go here. It's a little high being number 22, but I feel like it's a solid pick regardless. Number 23, the Eagles. Caden Proctor. They do need some offensive line help. There's some mocks like Sadiq could fall, but I don't think he will. Also get an edge rusher easily like TJ Parker. I feel like they want to focus on the O-line because of how much that offense struggled last season. Number 24, the Browns, second pick, another tackle, Blake Miller. I feel like with them getting Carnell Tate as a receiver, they continue to improve their offense here, and they'll get a tackle. Blake Miller being the best tackle available. Number 25, the Bears, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. There's a lot of other options here the Bears could go with here, like a defensive lineman. They definitely do need some safety help, and McNeil Warren being the best guy here could definitely help them a lot. Number 26, the Bills. I think they go Caden McDonald here. Now, they could easily go for another wide receiver here, in which at this point it would probably be Denzel Boston or Conception. But that run defense was atrocious, and they definitely need to just kind of stop the run here before they could think of potentially giving Allen another weapon, in my opinion. They could just go with that if they really wanted to. It's kind of one of those either way type of situations. But I feel like they really just need to focus on the trenches here. Like, that was kind of just one of the other reasons why they struggled a bit last season. Number 27, the 49ers. I think they'll get Akeem Mesidor here. They definitely do need edge rusher. 28, the Texans. Or Max Ihanochor. I probably butchered that, but like, come on. If the Texans just don't go for O-line, what are they doing? Their defense is perfect. You need to focus on nothing but your offense, and especially your offensive line. And so if they get a tackle here or a guard, like if the Chargers decide to pass up on Pregnon, he would be right there, perfect fit. Best tackle left for the Texans to get. They should definitely jump on this opportunity. Number 29, the Chiefs' second pick, Peter Woods. Once again, like I said, they should just focus on their D-line. If there's other corners they could possibly get, like Colton Hood, they could go for that. But if they want to add another offensive weapon, which they probably kind of do need, number 30, the Dolphins will go with Denzel Boston. So after getting a corner here, I think they'll have a really solid Jalen Waddle replacement known as Denzel Boston. Wide receivers are top priority, and getting Denzel Boston is the way to go. Number 31, the Patriots, TJ Parker. They definitely do need edge rusher. They do need some O-line. They can go either side of the trenches here. And the last pick of the first round, the Seahawks, number 32, Colton Hood, the cornerback out of Tennessee. I just think that a corner is the way to go here at 32. Might go second round, but I feel like really late first round is kind of a good spot for him as well.